the regular Blackwings. Everybody, Smith here, back with some more Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, showing off Blackwings. Not just the regular Blackwings, it is Phantom Knight Xyz Blackwings. Now, I did upload a video a couple of days ago about the Infinite Loop Blackwings with, you know, Simoon and, or not Simoon, Samorg and all that, Apex Avion. That's not legal in the TCG, and I wouldn't be surprised if they end up banning Union Carrier and Samorg as well. So this is the legal version. It's TCG legal. This version is not this duel right here, at least. This version though is not the full build here. I'm missing some cards still on Master Duel, but this gives you a good enough idea. So this guy's playing Rika. I don't really know what this deck does. He can basically quick effect tribute one of my things. This is the power of Simoon though. Like I said, Simoon, 1.5 cards gives you 4 cards on field. Now he does tribute one of my cards, but it's not really a big deal. So I'm going to cover all the combos here at the end of the video, so stay tuned. He does tribute the Simoon. Wrong play, doesn't really matter here. I just used the 2 to make the Y-Strix. Y-Strix is going to summon the Zephyros. I overlay for the 4th Strix. I detach the Zephyros, and then it gives me the Singing Lanius. And then the Y-Strix will set the Renka magic. I use the Zephyros to bounce back the Whirlwind. Zephyros summons himself. I summon the Singing Lanius. Make another 4 Strix, very important. Detach that, get the Strangle Lanius. Now then I make the Rusty Bardiche. And like I said, I'm going to go over all this again at the end of the video. But this is sort of the like I'm missing Kali Yuga and I'm missing Full Armor Master, which are pretty important cards to the combo overall. But still have the EOS 1 Nightmares and all that stuff, so yeah, we made the Arsenal Falcon. We were able to pop one of his cards, but he has this Rika card that I guess stops destruction. I don't really fucking know. I don't follow the deck. I don't know what this deck really does. We summon the Raider's Wing and then the Strangulanius. At this point, we're basically just making our EOS 1 Nightmares. We are able to get 2 out of this because we do draw the Shade Brigandine and the Fog Blade, so it's a little weird. Usually we search those, but that's fine. So it's this guy's turn. He tries to tribute the Nightmare, but I have the Fog Blade. Then I just chain the Rank of Magic, go right into the Ultimate Falcon. Ultimate Falcon, when it's summoned, is going to activate the Bardiche, which is going to pop one of his cards. I'm going to pop the Rika. At this point, Ultimate Falcon is basically impossible to get over. And plus the 2 of this 1 Nightmare, that's 4 Book of Moons. It's really dirty. He tries to do the Rose Girl here. I chain the Fog Blade for no reason, but sorry if this is out of sync, by the way. I'm just kind of talking like crazy right now. He gets Book of Moon. There's nothing you can do. If a card gets Book of Moon, you can't use it for pretty much anything. So this deck is really strong. Let's get right into the deck list, though. Alright, so we're over here at the deck list. Not everything is unlocked because this deck is kind of expensive. At least the extra deck is. But the main deck is actually pretty cheap. I don't think there's only 1 Ultra Rare in here. So this particular build uses 3 Orochi. 2 Orochi, 2 Harmon. These cards, you just special summon them if you control a Blackwing monster. And it's only once per turn, so you just want to play the 2. Play 3 Gale. It's not once per turn, it's great. You need to play the 2 Phantom Knights. In this case, we play the Phantom Knight Silent Boots, and I don't remember the name of this guy, but Ancient Cloak, that's right. Play 3 Bora, the 1 Zephyros, 3 Chris, the 1 Singing Lanius is what you search for. 2 Ouster. We may change this up. It's all about just trying to get the best build to get to the quickest, the most amount of cards on field, basically. And Ouster's a normal summon, but it still works. The 1 Raider's Wing. Play 3 Strangulaniuses, 3 Simoon, and in this build we play 3 Parallel Exceeds because 4 Strix is just generic. So 3 Allure, 3 Whirlwinds, the Rank of Magic, what's the name of this fucking thing? Rank of Magic Launch, I think it's called. And then we have the Rank of Magic Force, the Phantom Knights Rank of Magic Force. This is the main one here. We have the Shade Brigandine, which we can search, and the Fog Blade, which is also a card we search in the combo. Full Armor Master. Now, the full combo, if you have Simoon, which is the main card, if you have the Simoon play, then you can pretty much always make the full combo plus Full Armor Master, which is just nasty. EOS 4 Nightmare, so the reason you run this is because Strangulanius locks you into Dark Xyz monsters, and EOS 1 Nightmare is the best Dark Xyz monster that gives you some form of interruption. 2 Force Tricks might bump it up to 3, we'll see. Raider's Knight, actually play 2 Raiders Knight into 2 Arc Rebellion Drag. If you don't know, you just make the Raiders Knight, and then that gives you the Arc Rebellion. Arc Rebellion, this card is nuts. If your hand, if your board gets broken, which does happen, and you need a way out, then just make the Arc Rebellion and use its effects, and it goes up to like massive attack. Good to have 2, but it could really, the last 2 slots could really be anything. Doesn't really matter. There's lots of different cards you could run. Arsenal Falcon, you need it for the combo. Kali Yuga, one of the cards you end on. You're either going to make Kali Yuga or Ultimate Falcon. So I think Kali Yuga is better if you're going first. But some decks just straight up cannot deal with Ulti Falcon. 2 Wise Tricks, I'm not really sure you need 2, but I could take 1 out for Force Tricks. And then of course, Rusty Bardiche. So this is this deck. There is another build that I was running, and you're going to see it in the combo where I run, or you maybe saw it in the combo already, where I run Small World. Small World is not in Master Duel yet, but if you're playing Blackwings, I'd highly recommend Small World. Basically guarantees you Simoon, and if you can guarantee yourself Simoon, then Simoon, as I mentioned in one of the other Blackwing videos I did, Simoon plus another Blackwing gives you 4 cards on field, which is game. Simulator that has all the cards available for free. As you can see in this build, we are running Small World. This card is great, and you're going to see why. So let's just go step by step with it. Activate the Small World. Now, Small World has really confusing text, so I'm not going to explain it right here. Basically, I banish a card, and I search Simoon. It always searches me Simoon. So I activate the Simoon, banish the Gale, activate the Whirlwind. Then I normal summon the Simoon, which gets me the Ouster, always the Ouster. You normal summon the Ouster, which is going to summon back. Well, first of all, it's going to trigger the Whirlwind, and it's going to Ouster's effect's going to trigger, which summons back a banished Blackwing monster. So I summon the Gale, Whirlwind activates. I always get the Harmattan. Special summon the Harmattan. When it summons, I target a Blackwing. He gains that level, so he's level 2, so I target the level 4 Ouster. He goes to level 6. I special summon the Chris from my hand. I right away make the Full Armor Master. This card's insane. So then I link for Wise Tricks. Wise Tricks will summon a Blackwing from my deck. In this case, it's going to be Zephyros. Then we just overlay for the Force Tricks. Force Tricks, I detach Zephyros, which searches me Raidraptor, Singing Lanius. So all part of the play. Wise Tricks will set the rank up magic, which we need. Then we're going to activate Zephyros, bounce back the Whirlwind, which we're going to always have because Simoon searches it, which is going to summon the Zephyros. Then we summon the Singing Lanius, who you can summon if you control an Xyz monster. Make the second Force Tricks, detach. Get the Strangle Lanius. Now Strangle Lanius is good for later in the combo, going to just give us more stuff. Now we have to link away for Rusty Bardiche. You have to do this first. Rusty Bardiche has the effect that it sends a Raidraptor, not a Raidraptor, a Phantom Knight, and you set a Phantom Knight spell or trap from your deck. So in this case we set Fog Blade. Then we're going to use the Phantom Knight that we sent with Rusty Bardiche, banish it. That's going to get us the other rank of magic. This is what we use to make Kali Yuga, and basically stop our opponent from doing anything. I wouldn't be surprised if Kali Yuga gets banned later on. So then we're going to activate the rank up magic, and we're going to banish 3 from our grave, and that's going to turn the Force Tricks into an Arsenal Falcon. Arsenal Falcon, basically, you detach to summon a Winged Beast from your deck. You want to detach the non-Xyz material, or you want to keep the Xyz monster as material. So in this case, we're going to summon the Strangle Lanius. Normally you'd summon the Raider's Wing, but we already have that in our hand, so no need to worry about that. Then we're going to activate the Strangle Lanius that we searched. A little weird, so we have 2, but like I said, this is supposed to be a Raider's Wing. It could also be another Zephyros or whatever. So we're going to special summon the Strangle Lanius, which you can do if you control a Dark monster. Then you can activate its effect. Now, if you control a Dark monster that has an Xyz as a material, then you target a level 4 Raidraptor in your grave, summon it. So that's why we that's why we get this, because it gets us our Singing Lanius. Then we overlay for Evilsworn Nightmare. Evilsworn Nightmare is actually so good. I was just looking for any way to sort of have interruptions, because if you use the Strangle Lanius, you're locked into Dark Xyz monsters. Evilsworn Nightmare is a non-once per turn Book of Moon. Really annoying to deal with. And I think, okay, so we're going to use the Raider's Wing here. This is kind of a weird play. Normally you have to get it into the grave in some manner. So yeah, then we're going to see how we get into the grave. I don't remember how. Okay, yeah, so it doesn't actually matter because we already... Oh, yeah, that's right, I'm dumb. So you detach... For Raider's Wing, you detach to... you detach a material to summon it, and you're going to want it either in the grave or in your hand like I had here. If you summon it with Arsenal Falcon, there is ways you can get it back, but it's a little tricky. So now we have the Rank of Magic launch here, which you're going to see at the wait on our opponent's turn. Basically, at their main phase, right at the start of it, we use it on the Arsenal Falcon and summon the big boy Kali Yuga, the Dual Dawn, which says this card is Exceed Summon for the rest of the turn. Other cards already on the field and their effects cannot be activated, and all other cards' effects on the field are negated. And he's also got a quick effect, destroy all spell and traps on the field. So this board is really strong. As you can see, we open up the Raider's Wing. You could probably add another Raider's Wing into your deck, but you could also very easily use the Rusty Bardiche to destroy the Arsenal Falcon, which will give you the Ultimate Falcon. You can get Ultimate Falcon and Former Master, which are two cards that are unaffected by everything. So this guy's a big boss monster. You have the Fog Blade. Your opponent basically can't do anything. Even if they have spells, it doesn't matter. They can only set and normal summon, but no effects. And if they do special summon some random shit, then you could just Book a Moon it, which is very hard to get around in this game. So yeah, that's the combo. I think that's the end of the combo. Yeah, and it equips it. There's everything getting negated, and I think that's basically it. So just wanted to show that off. There's other ways to do it, but yeah, this is nuts.